Hello, welcome to episode 10 of the 1970s Silver Art Bar Show. My name is Silver Art, and I'm the host. Doing something that I hadn't done yet, obviously. This is different. And these bars that you see, these 7 bars that I bought today, these are ones that I bought at one of the local coin shops. And these were minted by Hamilton Mint in the 1970s. And specifically, these right here were minted in 1974 and 1975. And this is the America the Beautiful. That's the name of this particular set. And these are some of the bars of that set. Now, I want to say that I don't have the complete set. I'm not even close to having the complete set. These are the only 7 that I have that I bought that the dealer had. So this is what I would call the original America the Beautiful. And I say original because there is a program by the U.S. Mint. They have silver quarters. It's a quarter program that comes out with 5 different America the Beautiful quarters that represent a national park. Now these don't represent national parks. These First of all, the U.S. Mint are currently making the U.S. quarters. Okay. Now these right here, these bars were minted by Hamilton Mint, which is a private mint, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the U.S. Mint. These were privately minted, whereas the U.S. quarters, the America the Beautiful U.S. quarters, are minted by the Mint, and they're government quarters or government silver quarters. So anyway, getting back to this, because I'm going to discuss the America the Beautiful, the bars. These were minted in the 70s. Specifically, these were minted in 1974 and 1975. And this is the guidebook, the Archie Kit guidebook, and it gives you a list of what all of them are. As you can see, there are different ones. American Eagle, Cattle Ranch. You go here through here. State Fair, Kodiak Island. I think I had that. I had the tobacco auction. Let's see. I got the gazebo. You probably saw that. And let's see. And I got, like I said, only have 7. So, but these, to me, in my opinion, are the original America the Beautiful. This is the first America the Beautiful anything that I've seen. So these were minted when they had high mintages. This right here, the gazebo, is different because this is the reverse side, and it tells you like what it is. And if I can get in focus here, it tells you what it is. And in this case, this one is a gazebo. It says gazebo. And it gives you a description of what it is and what it stood for. And these right here, this is as 1 troy ounce, 999 pure, fine. FS stands for fine silver. 75, it's minted in 1975. This particular bar was minted in 1975. The P stands for proof, although you can't tell in this picture because all these are heavily toned. Some of these have like beautiful rainbow toning. And the HM stands for Hamilton Mint. That's the mint that made these. So as you can see, these have little descriptions that's in the little US symbol of what it is, what it stands for. So this is a gazebo. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Yeah, that's just some good detail. And here's another one. I like that one too. That's pretty good. Let's see what this is. Spring Mill. This one was also minted in 1975. Spring Mill. It gives you, as you can see, it gives you a description of what it is. and it gives you like that, I guess, what it stood for. So spring mill. And this right here, let's see, this one, what is this? This one is Mount Rainier. And it tells you what it is. And there you can see what it says. Okay, here's one right here. I think that's the Kodiak one. The Kodiak Island. Let me see if I'm right on that. Looks like it is. Let me check. Yep, Kodiak Island. Also minted in 1975. And it tells you what it is. Gives you a description. It's maybe hard to see. But this is a very good description in my opinion. Let me see what else. Okay, here we go. I think this is an interesting one. I don't know what this one is, but let's find out. Oh yeah, tobacco auction. Yep. Minted in 1975. I think all these particular ones were 75. Like I say, he had 7 of them. Let me see. This one. Okay. America the Beautiful. Old Man of the Mountains. Yeah, I like that one too. I like the gazebo is the best one in my opinion. Let's see, it's a Kodiak. Let's see, I think this Old Man Mountain. Yeah, I got that one. Tobacco auction. Spring mill. Gazebo, that's the favorite. That's the favorite of the ones that I bought. I'm gonna keep that one, I think. Okay. Yeah, here's the other two. Oh no, I showed that one. Mount Rainier. Here's the other one. Can't tell what that is. Let's flip it over. Ah, Glacier Bay. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, these are very interesting. I think I did a good job on these, finding these. And I think what I'm going to do, since I prefer to buy the complete set. If I can find a complete set in original packaging, then I will buy that. In the meantime, I probably will keep the gazebo one. Maybe a tobacco auction. I don't know yet. Maybe a third one, then I'll probably sell the rest. So I hadn't decided exactly. I haven't made a final decision yet, but I'm definitely gonna sell some of these, make a little money off them. And of course, there's some I just want to keep because I like the scenery. I like that particular image. So the gazebo is a keeper. And I just want to say that there are 2 versions of these. The version I have here is the original Triple Nine silver version, and each of these had a mintage of 10,000, which that's a very high mintage back then for silver art bars. So these had 10,000. Now there's another version, the gold-plated Triple Nine pure silver version, which had a mintage of 5,000 each. I've seen some gold-plated silver versions, but not many. But I've seen more of these right here. But these have really high mintages, and of course now I don't know how many are left because obviously the big melt more than likely destroyed a whole bunch of those, giving them large mintage. But Don't know how many are left, but I still see quite a few of these around, so I'm sure there's quite a few left. But I thought these were interesting, and this is why I would consider the original America the Beautiful. So I like these. These are decent. It's decent fine. Like I said, these are have very interesting scenery, and the scenery just represents parts of America, parts of the U.S. that's just like either like as life, like certain rural areas of U.S. or just parts of the city life, certain sceneries, certain actions. So I mean that's represents everything America. That's what this. That's what Hamilton Mint was trying to do. I believe when they minted these in the early 70s. And these do have serial numbers on them. I think all these are the same. Like I said, this was a set that was broken up a long time ago. So, like I said, there's supposed to be 50 of these, and there's not. I think the serial numbers on this. Let's see where it's at. Oh, okay, here it is. Kind of hard to see it. It's 7587. And like I said, they minted 10,000 of these, so just keep that in mind. Kind of hard to see that. But I like these. These are really good because, like I said, it gives you a description of what it is. It tells you what it is, and it gives you a description under that. I thought that's pretty good. I would call these like maybe silver flashcards. I don't know how else to describe them, but that's the way I would describe these. Well, I mean, not flashcards, but just I don't know, just a little bit of education, perhaps. It's a brief description of them. So I like this. I like this one too. Let's see. Yeah. Like I said, these were either minted in 74 or 75. And these 7 happen to be in 75. 75 mint year, so. That's pretty much it. I just want to share that with you. I had time to do an episode because I didn't have to work as many hours as I thought I would be working. So it gave me some time, gave me a little free time that I didn't think I would have to do this episode. So these are some of the finds that I picked up during this weekend. So I just want to say this more than likely this is going to be my last episode of 2017. I plan to do some in 2018, but I don't know when in 2018. But just stay tuned, stay subscribed. I can surprise you. So I just want to say, happy holidays to all the silver art bar collectors out there. And that's pretty much it. And that does conclude this episode. And goodbye.